Bells will be ringing the glad, glad news.
Samara, I am Martin and Renee's eldest daughter. One of my fondest memories, funniest probably, is actually when I would go fishing with Uncle Butch and the boys, and I was very sensitive to even seeing the hook in the fish's mouth. So one time we caught some fish. We brought over to Grandma's house, and Grandma was going to clean up the fish. I didn't really understand what that term meant. I was young, didn't know, never fished, never hunted, none of that. I was curious to know what it meant. So I did ask her, like, Grandma, can you just let me know, if you, like, once you get to the part where you start cutting the fish? I think she says, okay. So all the kids would kind of gather outside in the front lawn, and there's this giant wooden stand. She just slaps the fish on there, and she starts cutting away with this giant knife, just slicing. And then I'm watching, and I'm curious, and I'm thinking, like, any moment she's going to tell me now, And then all of a sudden the fin goes off, and then the head goes off, and then blood is everywhere, and I'm just like, whoa, what? Ah! And I freak out, and I run away, terrified and traumatized. And Grandma didn't warn me. She probably thought if I couldn't handle it, then get out the kitchen kind of attitude, even though we were outside. And I asked her, but that's how Grandma is. But I love her for it. I just love also going over to her house in the mornings whenever I visit, and just sitting down and talking to her and catching up. It's another great thing of mine that I miss and love. Merry Christmas, Grandma, and have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas today. And I hope you enjoy this video. Love you.
'Cause I'll be happy once again.
What I like about my mother-in-law, Miss Betty Jo Austin, that she's a true lady of God, and that she say what she mean, and she mean what she say. And from the time that I came into the family up until this time, she treated me not as a son-in-law, but as a son. And it's more than a mother to me than a mother-in-law. I can go to her with problems, and if she can solve it, she'll tell me how to go about solving it. And I never seen a time when I could go to her for anything, and if she didn't know, she would tell me to wait a minute and think about it. And sometimes we had to end up where I had to go to the Word of God to find out the answer. But I realized that she's really a true lady of God. And what I like about her the most is she's a sweet lady, and she's so kind and gentle. And I never know her to say any harsh word to anyone. And she don't meet strangers. And this, I can go for hours. I'm gonna tell you the things that is dear to me with her, but I never have the time. But in closing, I would say I cannot pick any mother other than my own mother that birthed me than treated me the way that my mother-in-law do, because she don't treat me as a son-in-law. She treats me as her son, and I feel like I'm the oldest one that she had in this clan, and they know how I feel about my mother-in-law, and that's about all I have to say.
A white Christmas, just like the one.
All right, I'm William Austin, the second oldest male, and the third child. The funniest, most memorable episode with Mother is when she left us over at Fat Mama she went somewhere. She didn't go to the Bible man. And B had an old knife, and he was throwing it at the post on top of the hill. And he kept telling Curtis, don't go nowhere, because he was throwing it, and all of a sudden he hit Curtis in the leg with it after he done ran across. B ran home and got the medicine cabinet off the wall. Brought him back and tried to doctor him up. And when Mama got home, she beat him all the way to the house. So that was probably the most funniest. It should have been, it was crucial, because that old rusty knife ain't no telling what he would have done to Curtis. But yeah, that was the most funny.
The best memories with Grandma would have to be shucking corn on Saturday mornings, because I know she would get me to make some soup corn.
My name is Hal Sanders. I'm the brother of Betty Jo Austin. And my favorite and remember of Betty Jo is how she helped everybody in the community when nobody else wouldn't help her. She was there to lend her hand, and she did it all the time. And another memory is she was my bank. She was my banker. I had more trust in her than I did the banks uptown. So that's some of the things that stands out to me about Betty Jo. She was somebody you could depend on in the community and the family.
My name is Felicia Gilmore, and I am one of the granddaughters. And Grandma, my fondest memory of you is when we flew last year for Thanksgiving in 2015, and we were coming down, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I kept telling you I had to go to the bathroom, and so you asked, was I okay? And I told you yes. So then we come on down, and we had a mishap because we landed and we come down on the small plane when we were supposed to come on the big plane, and so we couldn't connect to get off, so it took about 15 to 20 minutes. And so then after we did that, the next thing you know, I stood and I waited patiently. And then I peed on myself. And then after that, so the next day I waited to tell you about it, and you told me, I said, Grandma, it was me, you, and Antonio, and we were eating lunch, and I said, Grandma, I got something to tell you. And I said, Grandma, I peed on myself. And you said, I thought you did, but I didn't want to tell you. So, Grandma, we have had some good times. Oh, one more fond memory. Me, Betty, Benicia, Jonathan, and Gerard, we was outside playing, and we got to fighting. And you only caught me and Betty, and we got the whooping, and it hurt my feelings. I just want to let you know that. But I'm thankful that you're a grandmother, a great-grandmother. You always spied on us and stuff. You could never do nothing. But you were a great-grandmother, and I love you. Toodles!
Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice?
I remember that when I go over to Grandma to help her do the corn and stuff, and I talked to her about something. So I've been, when I over there, so I probably the only reason when I go over there to talk to her, say hey and stuff.
I love you.
I love you.
I wanna kiss you standing beneath that mistletoe.
So I'm Antonio Austin. I'm the grandson, one of the grandsons. My favorite memory of Grandma has to be, I couldn't be no more than like 5 or 6 years old, and Grandma got me a red oil lantern. And I remember being on her porch, and I remember like getting like, really upset and sad. And I was like, I went to my dad and I was like, I didn't want this. And Grandma was like, well, next time I won't get you anything. And I started receiving money for the rest. So it worked out good.
Hi, Mama.
This is Martin wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Since we won't be able to be there this year for Christmas, we wanted to send you lots of love from Tampa, Florida. We're supposed to say or tell you something that we really admire about you. One of the things that I really, really love about you is that you always used to tell us if there's something that you want and you work hard enough for it, you will appreciate it that much more when you do get it. So I've always tried to think of that, and whenever I wanted something, that's what I always did. And it is true. You definitely enjoy it and appreciate it that much more. So again, happy holidays. Love you. Bye.
Hi, Grandma Betty Joe. Merry Christmas. I hope your holiday is going great. I wish we all could be there, but just know that we'll be there soon. Reflecting over the years, I've been so thankful for all the guidance that you've given me and all the memories that we've created, especially because I'll be able to share them with your great-granddaughter as she grows up. So just know that we'll see you soon. I hope you have a great day surrounded by all the love, joy, and family. Merry Christmas.
12 o'clock and all is well, and I was doing oh so swell last year this time. Going shopping for presents together, making vows to leave.
I always remember every time I walk over there, I see Grandma in the kitchen cooking or outside. And that's really what I remember. Love you.
Just ain't New Year's without the one you love.
Hey y'all, my name is SJ and I like Grandma and I help her and she helps me too. I love you.
Christmas just ain't Christmas without the one you love.
Grandma and me every day thing. The thing that I remember about you is your iPhone. And I love it. And I love you.
So what I most remember about Grandma growing up is when the family would go and have dinner at Golden Corral. We'd be sitting at the table after everybody got done, and Grandma would be fumbling under the table. And come to find out, she was wrapping up rolls in her napkins and putting them in her purse. We thought that was the funniest thing. Little did we know when we grew up, we would be doing the same thing. I think another memory is when I started driving, I would take Grandma out to eat once a week. We'd either go to K&W in Chapel Hill, or we'd go to Pittsburgh Pizza Hut for the buffet. And I think going to Pizza Hut was my favorite because I don't think I've ever seen anybody eat as much pizza as Grandma put down. I mean, she can eat pizza. And just like Golden Corral, she'd be fumbling up under the table. She made out like she was getting out her change purse, but she was wrapping up pizza and breadsticks and putting them in her purse. Now, she would take out her change purse, and she'd ask me, Toya, how much I owe you? And I said, oh, no, Grandma, I got it. She'd hurry up and put that change purse up, y'all. Like, she ain't leaving no tip, no nothing. But it was a pleasure and an honor just to spend that time with her. It wasn't about, you know, who's going to pay the bill or who ate more pizza, but just that quality time that I was able to spend with her, watching her eat. It was something that she enjoyed, and I hate Pizza Hut is gone because we can't do that anymore, but that is a memory that I do often think about. Whenever I see a pizza, I think of Grandma. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and just thanks for being that example for us.
Oh, now it's Christmas time.
Grandma, good morning. I want to share one of my favorite, well, I guess it's an evolving memory of you. Talking with you always makes me think of life lessons and how you tell stories that many old people do, and some of us young people don't take time to listen and learn from the stories. So let's go over a typical grandma story. Hey grandma, how you doing? Well, I'm doing well, you know, can't complain. Yeah, you know, Uncle B and Uncle Son and oh shoot. Then Uncle Martin called me today, and you know, he checks on me every day and asks me how I'm doing. And then Uncle Curtis come in the house, and Uncle Curtis getting kind of bossy. He asked me if I haven't eaten, and I tell him, well, I haven't had no taste for nothing today. And then he say, well, Mama, you know, you gotta eat. And then next thing you know, he's gone, and he's in the truck going uptown to go get me something, bring me back something to eat. And yeah, and then we get to talking about stuff in the garden, and got these 3 apple trees in the back, and just couldn't give apples away. People, all you gotta do is you take them and you peel them up real nice. Then you can make cobbler and you can make apple pie, but couldn't get nobody to do no work, so I took it and I did it myself, and I got them back there in the freezer. My freezer's full, and you can't get nobody to help eat nothing. And you know, Curtis, he hardly eats, and you know, WC, he's gone now, so that's just me, and I ain't got much appetite. And, you know, then you go from that and you start talking about
something mighty sweet to see. If only if I just had.
Hey Grandma, how you doing? This is Gerard. Just want to wish you a Merry Christmas. But I want to take my time, my 2 minutes, and say I want to thank you, truly. If nobody else says this, I truly want to thank you. I look at family and I see that as a true gift from God, because nobody knows who your family is, who your mom is, who your dad, your grandparents. And I just want to say I'm glad and I'm thankful that you are my grandma, that WC Willie Cap Austin was my grandpa, because y'all taught me and instilled a lot in my parents that was instilled in me. I just want to thank you both so much from the bottom of my heart for being my grandparents. Merry Christmas.
What a Christmas present. This Christmas.
Feliz Navidad. Happy New Year, Grandma. Hope you all is well. Everything here in Germany is about the same. Hopefully I'll be home for the end of the year next year. But if not, I love y'all and I miss y'all.
Just stand around and just say, ooh, is that for me? Come on, a Christmas present for everybody this year.
Merry Christmas, Mama. Just wanted to say that you are a great mother. That you've been good to us. You've been great to our spouses. You're good to your grandchildren. And we thank you so much for that. We thank you for the love that you've shown. We thank you for the extra mile that you've gone, always being there for us. And we just hope that you have a Merry Christmas today and that you have with us many more years to come. We love you.
And also, Christmas present, baby. Here we go. Come on, let me hear you. Come on.
Fondest memory is when Grandma and Papa celebrated the 50th anniversary, and we had fun and we danced and we ate and we all had a good time. My other fondest memory is when Grandma and Papa danced together for the first time in their life, and they had a whole lot of fun.
And who are you?
I am the granddaughter of WC and Betty Austin. My name is Victoria D'Angelo Gilmore, and I'm the cutest granddaughter they have.
Hey Grandma, it's me, Jonathan. I think I'm your middle grandchild, I think. Anyway, but fondest memories, I think of quite a few. From riding the LTD, me and Toya in that long green LTD, going to Bible band, not paying attention, to, I don't know, you all trying to whoop me with those double shoestring. And by the way, Grandma, I'm 34, I got my own house, I'm married. Can you stop whooping me? I don't know what I did. Just tell me what I did. Now, maybe I'll correct myself, but why do I keep getting whoopings? I don't know. But Grandma, I think every memory of you is a fond memory. Like I said, just so many whoopings, so many times, so many memories at your house. I don't know. You just, every time I think about going to your house, it was a fond memory. Just Grandma's house. And love you, Grandma. Love you so very much. And I hope you really, really, really enjoy this.